Hey, it's me, the Grief Crusher, and if you're here, I know that you're someone who gives a damn. I know that you have someone in your life that is grieving, and you just want to show up for them without messing it up. I get it. Even me, I've been there. I've stood in that awkward space of being afraid of saying the wrong thing or even making it worse. And you know what? Sometimes I did. But here's the deal. Showing up for someone who was grieving isn't about being perfect. It's more about showing up even when it's messy and being there, even when it's uncomfortable. That's why I created this mini course to cut through the BS and give you real, actionable tools that you can use right now to support someone that you care about. In this lesson, we're starting where it matters most, breaking the myths that hold so many of us back from actually helping. Let's crush it together. You ready? Let's go. Lesson number 1, crushing the myths of grief support. So let's get straight to it. There's a whole lot of crap out there about grief. Ideas that keep people like you from actually showing up to help someone who's hurting. Today, we are smashing the myths so you can stop second guessing yourself and start showing up. Let's crush it. Myth number 1, time heals all wounds. So nope, time doesn't heal squat. What heals is connection, love, and people who care enough to stick around. If you're sitting back thinking, I'll give them time, guess what? You're giving them loneliness instead. The truth? Be there. Time can pass, but what you do with that time matters. Myth number 2, I need to say something profound. So here's the thing. Trying to drop some deep philosophical nugget is a waste of energy. Grieving people do not need a TED Talk. They don't want you to fix their pain, and they're not looking for the perfect words. The truth. Simple, real words are more powerful than anything clever. I'm here for you beats everything happens for a reason every time. Every single time. Every time. Myth number 3, grief has an expiration date. Grief doesn't just magically evaporate after the funeral. It doesn't wrap up after a year. And it doesn't go away because life has moved on. And thinking that they should be over by now isn't just wrong, it's cruel. It is mean. And the truth is grief lasts as long as it lasts. And your job, my friend, your job is to, your job is to stay consistent. As we conclude lesson 1, here's your action step. Write down one myth that you've believed about grief. Then scratch that shit out and replace it with a truth that you'll act on instead. Done? Done? Good. Let's move on. See you in lesson 2. You're here. You're attempting, and that's what matters. Supporting someone through grief isn't about being perfect. It's about showing up over and over again. You've got this. Let's crush the next lesson together. Lesson 2, what to say and do. All right, this is the part where most people freeze. What do I say? What if I make it worse? Newsflash, the worst thing you can say is nothing. Words matter. Presence matters more. So let me break this down for you. I'm here for you. It's short, it's simple, and it's perfect. This must be hard. I'm thinking about you. Acknowledging their pain without pretending to understand it. I remember when, and insert their loved one's name. Sharing a memory keeps them alive in the conversation. They want to talk about them. We want to talk about them. So that was the good stuff. Now this is the landmine. What not to say. I know how you feel. Nope, you don't. And even if you've been through a loss, their experience is theirs, not yours. At least. Anything that starts with these words needs to be cut. At least they're in a better place. Doesn't help. It hurts deep. It hurts deep. You'll get through this. They might. But that's not what they need to hear right now. So what to do? Actions speak louder than words. And here's how you can back up what you say. Bring them food. No one is cooking when their heart is shattered. Show up. Sit with them. Be quiet. Be there. And offer specific help. Don't say, let me know if there's anything that you need. Instead, say, can I pick up groceries for you on Thursday? Pick up one phrase or one action from this list. Go use them with someone you know who is grieving. Today, tomorrow, or whenever they cross your mind. Showing up matters. Go do it. Lesson number 3. Long-term support without burning out. So, all right, real talk. Grief doesn't stop after the funeral, and neither should you. But you can't pour from an empty cup. This lesson is about staying consistent without running yourself into the ground. Let's go. It's not about showing up in a big way once and then disappearing. No. Steady, small action over time is what matters. A text, a call, a coffee, a tea, a shared memory, that's what makes them feel less alone. Set boundaries for yourself. Supporting someone doesn't mean sacrificing yourself. You're human too. And if you're running on empty, you're not able to show up for anyone. So here's some tips on how to protect your energy. Take breaks when you need them. Do not overcommit. Say no when you need to. Practice self-care, rest, and reconnect with your own needs. Sustainable ways that you can help. Check in regularly. Add reminders to your calendar. Birthdays, anniversaries, random check-ins. Invite them to join you. Out for walks, out to dinner, to the movies. Anything that'll help them feel connected to life again. And then show up on the hard days, the holidays, the birthdays, the anniversary of the loss. These are the days they're going to need you the most. In concluding lesson 3, your action step is to commit to one long-term action. Put it in your calendar right now. Grief doesn't end, and neither should your support. All right. You made it through this lesson. Props to you. Yes. No, seriously. Because most people don't even try because they're too scared that they're going to get it wrong. But not you. Not you. You're here because you care. And that says a hell of a lot about you. Now remember, this isn't about being perfect. It's about being present. So I'll see you in the next lesson. Until then, keep showing up. Your presence matters more than you know. Let's crush this.